Hello and welcome back to another bloody good vaping. So today I'm going to be taking a look at another box mod, fresh out of Poland, and that is the Mellody Box right here. Now the Mellody Box is made from a stabilised wood. This one is stabilised birch. It's an 18650 and uses the DNA 40 chip. And it almost looks like an old 70s radio. You know, it's a really unique looking design. It's really nice, very weighty. The wood is exceptional and it's a cracking mod. Now there's been a fair few lists of these go up. There's been a list on Hem, which is the High End Mods forum. There's been a list on Vaping. There's also lists on Facebook as well. And I was lucky enough to get myself down on the 18650 list back in December. Which is the second Facebook list. However, that list still hasn't been completed, so I couldn't wait any longer. I kept seeing more and more pictures of this mod going up and I was just in awe of it. So somebody offered me one in a trade, so I took that trade up just to get my hands on one early to give it a review. So I'm also looking forward to when my 18650 list comes up, because my wife is after one of these now as well, so that's her catered for. But I'm really happy with the one I got in a trade. This one's made, I believe, from a stabilised birch. I did contact Thomas and ask him what the wood was. He couldn't really remember, but after looking at some pictures he believed it was birch. But it's a very, very nice wood as well, got great grain on it. Now the Mellody Box is absolutely tiny. It's a very, very small mod indeed for an 18650 and for a box mod, and you won't believe how small it is until you actually have one in your hands. It really is cute and nice looking, and it's just a fantastic mod. It's beautifully designed, and it's not a sea frame, so a lot of you will be happy about that. I've got the Uber 2 on the top at the moment with some Charlie Noble's Charlie's Custard in the Uber 2 now. Just take a quick blast. Lovely. Now before I get into more details about it, what I think about it, price, etc, etc, let's go down to the table now and have a look at this little cutie pie up close. Safe. So here you have your Mellody Box 18650, made from a very strong, sturdy block of stabilised wood. I believe this is stabilised birch. That's very small indeed as well, and you wouldn't believe that from the pictures that are going around of it until you actually own one and have it in your hands. It's incredibly small. You can completely cover it with your hand there. It's 80mm in height, it's 40mm in length and 25mm in depth, so incredibly stealthy. And it has that very unique look. It almost looks like one of those 1970s radios your nan used to have, say, up in the spare room or something. Really unique and very aptly named the Mellody Box after it. You have those grooves cut in there to sort of give the impression of a speaker. You have the steel faceplate on the front with your button and your screen to almost act as if they were the radio knobs you'd turn. On the side here you have a very large anti-vandal switch. I mean, really big, a lot bigger than we're used to, and it's very nice to use and just looks great there on the side. And on the back you have Mellody Box nicely engraved with your serial number beneath it, and that steel band goes all the way around, very nice and straight, no gaps at all between that and the wood. It's just really nice indeed. The wood has this great sort of grain into it. It's a great finish as well. It's very smooth. You can see all those nice details within the wood itself as well. And on the top you have a recessed well there for your atomizers. It's about 3mm deep, and the well is 22.5mm in diameter, so any 22mm atomizers or below will fit really nice and snug. You have a brass 510 connection, which is adjustable. It's not self-adjusting, it is a screw, but never mind, I really don't mind that at all. And on the bottom there you have a threaded bottom cap and also a brass screwed connection. No springs again, really nice threading. Just take a screwdriver, release the contact, and then a nice easy turn to take that battery cap out. You do have a hole there for venting as well. Put that back in. Very nice threads, very nice and smooth. You can just run that round with your finger like so. Really nice indeed. Now it does use the DNA 40 chip. Let me just make connection there again. And this, the DNA 40 chip, is used on all the 18650 models. I do know that he's planning to do a 26650 in the near future, and you can choose whether it be DNA 40 or SX350. So you do have a nice little option there, and I look forward to seeing those. So yeah, the DNA 40 chip works just like all the others. 5 clicks to lock, 5 clicks to unlock. Can switch your screen round, change the temperature mode, you can turn your temperature mode off. You do have the Celsius and the Fahrenheit on these. You can lock it, and the usual things you can do with the DNA 40 chip. So you're all probably pretty familiar with that. So there you go, that is the Mellody Box, an absolute beautiful little thing. The wood itself is stunning. It's very weighty for its size, so it feels like quality. Really unique looking. Got a great little smiley face there with your buttons and your screen. Great switch on the side, a very large sort of switch itself, and just a very, very nice box indeed. It's really one of my favourites that I've seen to date. So there you have the Mellody Box. So there you have it. I mean, one of the prettiest mods to come out in a long time. It really is something nice. Now, it is strange because it is just a square box, technically. But it has this certain something about it that just, you can't stop looking at it. It really is a gorgeous little mod. And it's not as comfortable as, say, a Geppetto, you know, where that's sort of crafted around your grip. It is just a rectangular box. But I absolutely adore this thing. I mean, it is absolutely stunning. The size of it as well is just adds to it. I love the fact that it's incredibly small. I mean, it's very stealthy. You can completely cover this whole entire wooden box mod with your hand. The weight on it, it just feels absolute quality. It really is. It's a very sturdy, thick piece of wood used, or maybe 2 pieces of wood, because we have this steel frame that wraps all the way around the center of it, and you know, I can't see how we would have got that on. There's no actual line or connection in that steel frame, so to me, I don't know, haven't taken it apart, I don't plan to. It looks like it could be 2 pieces of wood that have actually met and connect in the center. DNA 40 chip inside, you all know about that now. There is plans for him to do a 26650 version with a DNA 40 and an SX chip, so it'd be interesting to see the size of his 26650. We've got a really nice large button on the side here. It's a lot bigger than we're used to with this style of button. Great for in your right hand if you're a thumb presser. If you're a lefty like myself, then you just use your fuck off finger, and it's really nice to press. Recessed well at the top for your atomizers, 22.5 mils, so all your 22 mils and under are going to fit nice and flush. Brass adjustable connection, not spring loaded, not self-adjusting. You will have to adjust that yourselves, but it takes you seconds. Nice threaded battery cap at the bottom, a really nice threaded. You can just run your finger around like that and it will come out, so you don't get it stuck in there. You're not having to force it out or having to twist. It's just a really nice, simple. So the threads are exceptionally nice on this, and the button placement is really nice as well. And as you can probably see behind me, it's incredibly photogenic as well. I mean, I love this box mod. It is cute, it is gorgeous, it's really well made. Very, very impressed. Now, these are about 300 euros, so you're talking about 270 quid. Which is possibly about £80 less than the majority of the high-end mods coming out, which are all around $550. So that's actually a great price, I believe. You know, it's coming from Poland as well, so your shipping fees aren't going to be extortionate unless you're going EMS. And you know, it's a great price. I'm looking forward to my next one coming up for the wife. Happily going to pay that. Even got my name down on the 26,650 list because, you know, I just can't wait to see what that's like. And to get them, now he has done some lists on forums. I know there's a few of you out there, Yellow Horse, that doesn't like the Facebook route. So he has done lists on the Hem forum and on Vape Pit. Not too sure if he's going to do any more lists on there. Maybe inquire if you're a member of one of those two forums. If you're happy with the Facebook route, the majority of us are, then there is a Facebook group. There's been a few lists go up on there as well, and I'm sure you'll be able to get one if you search hard enough in a trade, or if you have some money to spend. Take another little blast now. So there you have the Mellody Box 18650 DNA 40 chips, stabilised wood, very small and stealthy, very sturdy as well, feels like real quality, lovely switch on it, lovely button placement. It's not a C-frame. What more do you want? I mean, it is a really tidy, really cute little mod, and I can see this being up there, and it is already up there with the greats. So that's the Mellody Box. So thank you very much for watching this review, and I will see you on the next one. Stay safe.